I'm Steve Wheeler with EZG Manufacturing. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about our HP-20, our final Tier 4 pump, and our startup procedures. First, before you even want to start the pump, we do have a water box that's located right at the end of your cylinders. And before you get going, that needs to be filled. We like to put in a mixture of water and biodegradable hydraulic fluid. In some of the colder climates, you can use antifreeze. What this does, that just keeps your cylinders from overheating during pumping operation. Now, with our pump, we've got a couple features on this. Once you turn it on, you will have your display come up, and it's going to let you know your grate's closed. Right now your pump is off, and your radio control. If it is cold outside, and when I say cold, if your hydraulic fluid is below 60 degrees, there will be a cold weather limited indicator light that comes on. When that comes on, what you need to do before the pump will fully operate is you'll start the pump, and here you'll be able to see your RPMs. You're going to run your RPMs up to about 1800 RPMs, and then you're going to put the pump in reverse. Once you put the pump in reverse, what this does, it allows your S-tube in the back to move and your cylinders to slowly start moving back and forth. And this will circulate your hydraulic fluid. With that being circulated, now you will not ruin any of your cylinders. So if the fluid is gelled, it gives it time to warm up. Usually it takes about 10-15 minutes to get it up to temperature in really cold weather. Now, once everything is ready to go, you've got full operation of your pump, you'll be able to see your display. And we've got a system of green lights and red lights. So that will indicate when you're ready and what you're able to do. So right now you see that the grate is closed. Now when you're ready to start pumping, you will hit your pump engage button. Green light comes on, it says pump switch is on. Now you can either use a radio control or you can operate it right here from this joystick. This joystick will allow you to control the flow of grout you have coming out. You can also put it in reverse if you get a clog or a jam, or when you're done pumping. And what reverse will do, that will depressurize your lines, so when you have to go pop a clamp, it doesn't explode back in your face. If you're using the remote control, you'll hit the radio remote button, the radio switch says on, everything's green, and now you're able to use your remote to control the flow of your grout. And now I want to show you our latest wireless control for our pump. We'll go ahead and turn the pump on. We'll hit pump engage. You hit your radio control, and now you're ready to use the remote. To use the remote, you'll pull up your EStop or your stop button. You'll press your start key once, and then you're going to hold it down. There we go. So now you're ready to use the remote. And on this remote, you've got different functions. You do have your pump speed, forward, reverse, turning your pump on and off, and you do have an RPM button if you need that. So now that you're ready to pump, you'll hit your pump on, you hit pump forward, and now you can start increasing the volume that your pump is pumping. Same thing, if you need to turn it off, it turns it off. Now once you turn this back on, it's going to go right back to the same volume that you had. So you can decrease it. And same thing if you have a clog or a jam and you're done pumping, you can hit reverse. It goes to reverse, and same thing, you hit your speed button and your speed comes on. Now if for some reason you automatically or accidentally hit your EStop, when you go to turn it back on, there's a fault reset button. Once you hit your fault reset button, then you just do the same thing. Hit your start button, hold it down for just a second, and now you're ready to start pumping again. Now, some of you might have one of our older models, which looks like this. It's very simple. The same thing, you've got your EStop button here. One thing we did change with these, so if the EStop accidentally is hit or the grate is open from the ground, what you need to do is put your toggle switch back into neutral position, and you're gonna go forward, reverse, back to neutral, and that resets your system. So you no longer have to come down to the pump to get it started again.